In this video, I'll show you how to add a calculator to your Wix Studio website. It's going to be completely free of charge without any credit card needed. And to get started, I have added a link in the description that you need to follow. So do make sure to click that to follow along for this tutorial. Now, the first thing you're going to do is click the link in the description below. You can simply copy and paste the link right into your search bar, or what you could also do is search for elf site. Now that's going to bring you to this website where you're going to go to the top menu and hover over widgets. From here, you want to go to the form section, and down below you will find calculator. Be sure to click on that so we can get started. Next, you want to click on the pink button that says create widget for free. That's going to take us down to the template builder where we can start designing our widget. To expand the window, simply press on F11, and what you could also do is on the right corner of the window, click on the expand arrows. Now, the first step here is to choose a template that's close to where you're looking for. It doesn't have to be perfect because you'll be able to customize the design, layout, colors, and more later on if you want to match your branding or similar. Just pick the one that's closest to where you're looking for now, and for this demo, I will go ahead with this option. From here, you can go ahead and click on Continue with this template at the bottom left corner. Now, you'll be taken to the page wherein you can start customizing your widget. And on the left-hand side, we have about 4 options. On the Build section, this is where we can start changing the fields. Under the field, what we can do is add a field. Simply click on Add Field. And in here, we can add a slider, a number, a drop-down, a heading, an image choice, as well as a choice. What you could also do is drag these fields in order, so if you want to hold onto a field and drag and drop them, you can change their order. On the 3 dots, what you could also do is click on that for actions. You can either edit, duplicate, or even delete. Now what you could also do is under calculations, you can add your calculation. Simply click on the add calculation button, and in here, we can add a name, a formula, and even we can show the results. What you could do is you can add a primary as well as the secondary results and even add a divider. At the top, what you could also do is use ElfSite's new feature, the ElfSite AI Calculator Generator. If you click on Generate Calculator, you can add a description in here, and what it will do is it will automatically generate it for you. And once you click on Generate, what it will do is it will replace everything that you have in here, and what it will do is add the calculation on its own. On the Action section, this is where we can change our action from a redirect to a lead form, or what we could also do is add no action. On the lead form, we can change the heading, the caption, as well as change the lead form fields, and on the redirect, what you can do in here is change the heading, the caption, as well as the button text. On the Style section, this is where we can change our style. You can choose from the different styles that you have in here. You will just simply press on the navigation arrow and it will show you the different types that you could choose from. Below, you can also change the background, the text color, the field accent color, the results background, as well as the action button color. If you click on the background, you can change the background to however you want it to be. On the settings section, what we can do in here is change our separators. So if you want 1,000 separator, you can do a comma. On the decimal separator, you can do a dot or a comma, and you can even change the calculator width. Once you're ready to add your widget to your website, go ahead and click on the Add to Website for Free button in the bottom left corner. From here, your screen will open up in a new window where you need to either sign up or log in into ElfSite if you don't already have an account. Once you've done that, you should end up on a similar page as to what I'm showing on my screen in just a second. This is essentially the exact same template builder, so if you're done customizing your design, you don't need to do anything here. Just go up to the top in right corner and click on the big green Publish button. Here, you'll be taken to this page where you need to choose your plan, and because it is completely free of charge, from here, you'll be taken to this page where you need to choose your plan, and because it is completely free of charge, like I mentioned at the start of the video, just go ahead and select the $0 a month plan on the very left by clicking on the gray Select button. Once you've done that, you'll end up on this page. From here, just go ahead and click on copy code on the right hand side. And now it's time to head back to our Wix Studio website designer. Once you're on your Wix Studio website designer, the first step here is to decide which section you want to add your widget to. I want to add a new section, and to do that, simply hover in between two sections. On the left hand side, click on add section. And the starting point that we will choose is add an element, so simply click on that. On the left hand side, we want to hover onto embed in social. And under here, under embed code on the right hand side, you just want to click on the plus sign to add to site. Next, you want to go to the top and click on enter code. And in here, what we want to do is highlight everything that is in here and press on backspace. We want to make sure that we are working on a blank slate, and once you're done, simply press on Ctrl V so you can paste the code. Now, click on the update button so we can view the changes. Once you do, you should see your widget. Now, what you want to do is expand the widget, so go to the corners of the frame. You will see these circles. Simply hold and then drag in order for you to expand the widget. One thing that I want to add is how you can change the font of the widget without going back to Elf site. I have here a personalized code that I have shared with you in the description of this video. Simply head over to code to customize text, and below you want to highlight the start until the end of the code. Now right click and then click on copy. Now head over back to Wix. What you want to do is click on the widget and then click on edit code. On the left hand side, what you want to do is press on Ctrl V in order for you to paste the code. Now under font family, you can change the fonts into however you want it to be. Once you're done, just simply click on the update button here below so we can view the changes. As you can see, we have successfully changed the font of the widget without going back to Elf site. The next step is to preview the site, so simply go to the top bar, and on the right hand side, you want to click on the eye to preview. As you can see, we now have a calculator on our Wix Studio website. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Please let me know if you have any other questions in the comment section below, and I will try my best to help you out.